Human rights for all. Yes, all of us have the right and freedom in order to ensure a just and fair society. But first of all, what is human rights? Based on my research, human rights are moral principles or norms that describe certain standards of human behavior and are regularly protected as natural and legal rights in municipal and international law. They are commonly understood as inalienable, fundamental rights to which a person is inherently entitled simply because she or he is a human being and which are inherent in all human beings, regardless of their nation, location, language, religion, ethnic origin, or any other status. They are applicable everywhere and at every time in the sense of being universal, and they are egalitarian in the sense of being the same for everyone. They are regarded as requiring empathy and the rule of law and imposing an obligation on persons to respect the human rights of others, and it is generally considered that they should not be taken away except as a result of due process based on specific circumstances. For example, human rights may include freedom from unlawful imprisonment, torture, and execution. How human rights will help us? Human rights is relevant to all of us, not just those who face repression or mistreatment. They protect us in many areas of our day-to-day life, including our right to have and express our own opinion, our right to have a good education, our right to a private and family life, and our right not to be mistreated or wrongly punished by the state. The power of ideas of the Universal Declaration is the power of ideas to change the world. It inspires us to continue working to ensure all people can gain freedom, equality, and dignity. These are the 30 articles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In Article number 1, Right to Equality. We are all born free and equal in dignity and rights and should be treated the same way. We all have the freedom to express our opinion and thoughts. The second article is freedom from discrimination. All of us have all the rights and freedom without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political, or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. Everyone can claim their rights without discrimination. The third article is right to life. We all have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety. This means that nobody can try to end your life. It also means that the government should take appropriate measure to protect everyone's life through making laws and by taking steps to protect people's life at any risk. The next article is freedom from slavery. Slavery is when someone actually owns you like a piece of property. No one has the right to treat you as a slave and you have no right to treat anybody as a slave. The fifth article is freedom from torture. No one has the right to torture us. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. The article number 6 is right to recognition before the law. It means that everyone should be legally protected in the same way everywhere like anyone else. We have the right to be treated as a person in the eyes of the law. The seventh article is right to equality before the law. We are all equal before the law, and we have the right to the equal protection of the law and any incitement to such discrimination. The article number 8 is access to justice. We all have the right to obtain legal help and access to justice system when our rights, opinions, or thoughts are not respected. The ninth article is freedom from arbitrary detention. We are not allowed to be arrested or held to a prison without a good reason, and if you are detained, you have the right to challenge the detention in the court of law. The article number 10 is right to a fair trial. Everyone is entitled in full equality to a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal. The article number 11 is presumption of innocence. If you are accused of a crime, you are considered as innocent until it can be proved that you are guilty according to the law. The article number 12 is right to privacy. We have the right to protect our own property, intimacy, identity, name, gender, honor, dignity, appearance, feelings, and sexual orientation. The article number 13 is freedom of movement. Means that we all have the right to live and move within your country and we should be able to return. The 14th article is right to asylum. Everyone has to receive a security and protection at a specific place or state. The next article is article number 15, right to nationality. We all have the right to belong to a country and have a nationality. It implies the right of each individual to acquire, change, and retain a nationality. In article number 16, right to marriage and to found a family. Men and women have the right to marry when they are legally able without limits due to race, nationality, or religion. The 17th article is right to own property. We all have the right to own things. No one has the right to take them from you. The article number 18 is freedom of religion or belief. We have the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religions. This right includes freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom either alone or in community with others, and in public or private. Article number 19. Freedom of expression. We all have the right to speak out our thoughts, feelings, or opinions, and no one should forbid it. The article number 20 is freedom of assembly. This means that you can gather and meet, both public and private. You have the right to organize and participate in peaceful meetings. The article number 21, right to partake in public affairs. We have the right to equal access to public service in his country. Everyone has the right to take part in their country's political affairs and equal access to public service. The article number 22, right to social security. We all have the right to social security assistance for those unable to work due to sickness, disability, maternity, employment injury, unemployment, or old age. Article 23. Right to work. Everyone has the right to work and to be free to choose your work with a salary that allows you to live and support family. The Article 24 is right to leisure and rest. This means that work should not be too long and everyone has the right to rest and take regular paid holidays. Article 25. Right to adequate standard of living. We have the right to have what we need so that you and your family do not go hungry or homeless. The Article 26. Right to education. We all have the right to go to school, continue our studies, and learn things that can help us in our future. A better education can lead to a better society. Article 27. Right to participate in cultural life. We have the right to share the benefits of your community's culture, arts, and sciences. Article 28. Right to a free and fair world. There must be a proper order so we can all enjoy rights and freedoms in our country and all over the world. Article number 29. Duty to your community. We have duties toward the community within which your personality can fully develop. It should allow everyone to respect others and to be respected. And the last article, rights are inalienable. Inalienable rights refers to rights that cannot be surrendered, sold, or transferred to someone else, especially a natural right such as the right to own a property. Human rights is very important to us human beings because it reflects the minimum standards for people to live with dignity. It also provides fairness and equality in our society. It gives us the freedom to choose how we will live, how we express ourselves, and what kind of government we want to support. Human rights also satisfy our basic needs, such as food, housing, and education. Human rights are also considered as the greatest idea of this generation and a milestone in the development of rights of man. People should not discriminate each other. Instead, they must give respect in order to gain respect for themselves. Creating gender sensitivity society must be implemented and developed in making strategies for both men and women. The public should be aware of these norms and standards as the mechanism for their implementation. Protecting human rights is important goal for every individual and for society as a whole. It is important to know every person's certain rights. These rights are there for people's protection against people who might want to harm or hurt them. They are also there to help people to get along with each other and live in peace. Therefore, we should have a responsibility to create a just society. Freedom is not a privilege, it is the right. Without human rights, there is no development, security, respect, equality, freedom, privacy, peace, and right to life.